Yeah, prove who the real champion is.
Was it ever close?
It was over before it started.
Think there'll be a rematch?
You think they want one?
That's it.
Very good.
Welcome back to another Big Fight recap here on BLTV Classic.
Oh, if I'm gonna do this, well, as soon as I get in the ring, it's a whole different story. I'm the killer then.
On today's video, we venture back to the closing stages of Tyson's development period in the professional ranks. Still young and undefeated, but now taking on more serious heavyweight contenders.
There's a very rugged Reggie Gross.
Reggie Gross isn't often credited as a serious contender. However, Tyson's legendary trainer, Cus D'Amato, knew there was more than meets the eye, as he was openly opposed to letting his prodigy take on the Baltimore Bruiser. A short, explosive battle that sent the loser
Again. Who's the last guy to stop? Time. Very good.
A lot is made of Tyson's work ethic today. To see a teenage boy so dedicated to his craft is inspiring. When he wasn't in the gym perfecting his technique, he was reading boxing books and magazines, watching classic matches from Cus's library, and even attending events and weighing up his potential opponents in the flesh.
Tyson, welcome to Wembley, Mike. Thank you very much, Harry. Just give us...
He was obsessed, but his infatuation with the sport paled in comparison to his trainer and mentor, Cus D'Amato.
An old trainer, had a head full of incredible knowledge, and had this impact on every fighter that he had ever trained.
Cus's traits as a coach were endless. He was a futurist, a boundary breaker, a professor of the sweet science with the communication skills to convey his philosophy in layman's terms, landscape in boxing. He knew the strengths and weaknesses of every fighter from New York to Moscow. If a fighter was making waves in a small town in, say, Scotland, he knew about it, and would often send one of his team, usually Jose Torres, across the globe on a scouting mission.
This is all good. Oh, that's a danger sign for Bruno.
In 1985, during Tyson's early rise, Cus took a particular interest in a young, undefeated light heavyweight from the Bronx named Reggie Gross. Gross was trained by Mac Lewis, a prominent figure in the New York boxing scene in the mid-'80s.
Just put it back, Ken.
Lewis helped nurture a talent that remained undefeated as a light heavyweight, and one that conquered two notable contenders at the 200-plus pound limit in Jimmy Clark and Smokin' Burt Cooper. Before Cus D'Amato passed away in late 1985, he left a note to Jose Torres of fighters that he thought Tyson should avoid, at least until his prodigy had gained more experience. At the top of that list was one Reginald Gross. Gross was nimble with decent defensive skills, but that wasn't the reason Cus wanted no part of him. Tyson's trainer was fearful of the fact that Gross had lost to low-caliber fighters like Anthony Witherspoon and Jack Johnson, yet was able to defeat both Jimmy Clark and Smokin' Burt Cooper within a short period of time. Gross was the sort of fighter that rose to the occasion, defied the odds when it mattered most, and in 1986 there wasn't a more motivating challenge than taking on the Brooklyn Bomber, Kid Dynamite.
First round. He is the most exciting heavyweight the world has been waiting for. The undefeated Mike Tyson from Catskill, New York.
Tyson came face-to-face with Gross on June 13, 1986. Tyson had a record of 21-0 with 19 KOs, while Gross had a record of 18-4 with 12 finishes inside the distance. Tyson looked the more dangerous of the two in the opening round, stalking Gross around the ring, trying to get the job done early. With a minute left on the clock, Gross momentarily stunned Mike with an uppercut followed by a right hook. Seeing a glimpse of weakness, Gross just went all guns blazing to try and shock the world. A devastating, leaping left-hand counter put Gross down and out for the count. In total, Gross threw 18 shots in that short barrage, while Tyson, on the other hand, threw just a single blow. One of the greatest knockouts for Mike that truly emphasized how remarkable his technique was.
Were you surprised by that?
Not at all. At first I thought because he charged out a little with a kind of a sluggish stand, like he's just ready to wing. But I was precarious about it, and I just kept putting the jab in his face, looking forward for him to move forward.
If there is a way to beat Mike Tyson, how do you do it? Don't want to talk about that one, do you?
His dirty moves and a seemingly endless appetite. And And it seemed that, aside from boxing, Galata also enjoyed playing billiards, as he never missed a single ball in his way. But even before the fight, Tyson's mere presence filled Galata with fear, and he didn't dare to even look at Mike. As soon as the bell rang, Tyson, like a predator, charged at the massive rat, tearing him apart with every punch.
Missed a few shots, but you can see there's some fear in his eyes.
A big right hand. Oh! Down goes Andrew Galata. What a right! Straight right on the button. Galata down.
Same right ended up in that cut, Steve.
A flash knockdown. He got up quickly.
Each blow was devastating, and the helpless giant could only wait for the life-saving bell.
Rights to the head. There's another right hand. Galata's chin withstanding that, but how much more can he take? Tyson again.
In the end, only the sound of the bell could stop the public execution.
Just hear that big right hand, got him all souped up. He's not bobbing and weaving behind the jab. He's bobbing and
Galata, unable to last 2 rounds with Mike, cowardly fled the ring, forever marking his place in boxing's Hall of Shame.
I don't think he wants to go on.
The crowd showed their disgust for this pathetic coward, throwing everything they could find at him.
After he quits at the end of 2 rounds. Oh, look at that. Oh, my goodness. Now, let's hope this doesn't really get out of...
Stepped into the ring with Tyson. Ferguson had previously defeated Buster Douglas.
Jesse Thunder Ferguson! Wow!
The first man ever who shocked the world by knocking out Tyson.
The shot that will finish things in history. What an uppercut by Douglas, and down goes...
This made him a serious challenge for the 19-year-old Kid Dynamite. But Ferguson, arrogantly underestimating the young champ, made some very bold statements.
I'm strong in the later rounds, I get strong, and I feel that I can beat Mike Tyson.
However, on February 16, 1986, words ceased to matter, and it was time for fists to do the talking.
And it has been kind to Mike Tyson. Here we go.
The bell rang, and Tyson instantly rushed into attack. Using his deadly peekaboo style, Tyson began to dismantle the scumbag.
Those punches appeared low. Tyson has lasted longer than have some of Tyson's 12 first-round knockout victims. But now...
It seemed like Tyson wasn't just aiming to knock out his opponent. He wanted to inflict as much pain as possible.
What makes Tyson so special? He threw a tremendous left hook, missed with it, and didn't go off balance. Always in position to punch.
Ferguson could only try to clinch Tyson, hoping for some sort of miracle.
This was the least active round of the fight.
But Tyson wasn't having it. With a brutal series, he sent Ferguson to the Shadow Realm.
Was in trouble in both the first and 10th rounds, and now he's in trouble here. Blood coming out from the nose of Jesse Ferguson. The right uppercut of Tyson has put him down. 6, 7.
In the end, Tyson won, brutally punishing the cocky Ferguson.
Beat me!
He was the one who had humiliated Tyson's aging idol, Muhammad Ali, beating him down for 10 painful rounds. And he didn't just boast about it. He openly mocked Ali.
That's just the beginning of what you're going to get. I say Ali used to float like a butterfly, he used to sting like a bee. But when he fight Larry Holmes, he'll fall in round 3.
A man already struggling with the early signs of Parkinson's.
Supply and streamline the Food and Drug Administration.
Young Mike watched that fight with tears in his eyes and swore he would avenge his hero no matter what.
I said, when I get big, I'm gonna get him for you, my revenge.
8 years later, he finally got the long-awaited chance. But the filthy Holmes, still thinking he was untouchable, believed that the successor of the greatest would share the same fate, and even mocked Tyson before the fight.
I'm going down in history, not Mike Tyson. He go down in history as the FOP.
And before the fight started, Muhammad Ali personally asked his heir to defend his honor.
The event that
Tyson didn't waste a second. From the opening bell, he gave the scoundrel a brutal beating.
That was a right hand, and down goes Holmes with a crashing right hand.
The old Larry Holmes would always...
Then Mike activated full berserker mode, violently hammering combos onto the douchebag's skull.
Remember the numbering system we talked about before the fight that Mike Tyson... There's a left hook. And down he goes again from another right.
Soon, Kid Dynamite completely ran out of patience and tore down the opponent's jaw with a sledgehammer of a punch.
That's huge right hand. That should be it. And down goes Holmes, and that's going to be it. It's over. That's all.
Mike Tyson.
In the end, Tyson avenged the legend and proved once again that you should never make him angry.
Iron Mike Tyson.